Good day, everyone. In the third episode of our crime mapping tutorial series, we will attempt to create polygon maps or aerial maps of carnapping incidents. How can we do it? Let's start. We have the QGIS, and the layers that we have now are CSV carnapping, city roads, Dumaguete City, and Dumaguete Negros Ore. As you can see, I unchecked city routes, also Dumaguete City. So what remain are Carnapping and Dumaguete Negros Ore as checked layers. So these are the only layers that we need in this activity. Basically, what we aim is to locate barangays that have high number of carnapping incidents or barangays that can be considered as hotspots of carnapping. How can we do that when we only have point data and the administrative map of barangays? Oh, remember that each of the polygon here represents a barangay. Here, for example, this is Barangay Candauay, here Barangay Balogo, so they are in a polygon and they represent barangay. What we do is first we go to vector, analysis tools, then count points in polygon. So basically we will be counting the number of points per polygon or number of points or number of crimes per barangay. So click vector, again, analysis tools, then count polygons, count points in polygon. If you check it, you'll be shown with this dialog box. So here, for polygon, choose Dumaguete Negros Ore. For points, we have CSV Carnapping. Then click Run here. Then close. You have now what appears as count layer. Let us rename it as polygon or polycarnapping. So polygon for polygon map for carnapping. Let us uncheck CSV carnapping and Dumaguete Negros Ore because we do not need them anymore. Let us now determine what barangays that have the highest number of carnapping. But before that, let us first check whether the number of points were actually counted by QGIS. So click Polycarnapping, then look for the attribute table. Attribute table contains the tables of the data contained in the administrative map. So here is the button for attribute table. So click it. Then what appears is the attribute table of your administrative map. So first object ID, ISO, name, then province, BNJY, the barangay, then the code of each barangay, ID, and number of points. Number of points represents the number of carnapping incidents per barangay. So we see that QGIS counted the number of points that belong to each of the barangay. So for example, for Batingil, it has 4 carnapping incidents, Motong has 1, Pulantubig has 9, and so on and so forth. Close that. Now, so we are successful in counting the number of points or number of carnapping incidents per barangay. So let us now adjust the color of the administrative map of Polycarnapping. So again, just choose it, then double click. So the layer properties symbology appears. Here, instead of single symbol, change it to graduated. Then for the value, change it to num points. Remember that num points represents the number of carnapping incidents per barangay. That was counted by QGIS earlier. So click it. This time we choose the color ramp red. Red represents the barangays that have high number of carnapping incidents, whereas white represents those barangays that do not have high or that have any carnapping incidents. Here, for mode, change it to natural breaks, then classify. Click classify. Again, change the mode to natural breaks or jenks, then click classify. Apply. Okay, so you have now the hotspots of carnapping per barangay. You can change here the layer labels. Then here, you can customize this if you have time. You can screenshot then paste on your icon with the different labels. This time, we want to add some elements of the map to complete the map. You go to View, look for Decorations, then add North Arrow. Enable North Arrow. Click Apply. You see the North Arrow here appears, but it's just so small. So let us change it to 32. So it now appears bigger. Click OK. Go back to View, Decorations, add now Scale Bar. Scale bar represents the scale. It represents the size of the map compared to the size of the land area in the real world. So let us choose bar, but you can choose any other type of scale bar. Click apply, so it appears now. So from this one represents 3 kilometers. Click OK. Now let's also add another one. I think we lack arrow scale bar. Let us show the let us show it using the layout manager. No, not that one. New print layout. I think this is the one. Then let's have it as Carnapping. Click OK. So you have now the canvas here. Let's add the map. Click this button. Click. Then the map appears now. Then you can add some elements. Let's add a legend. So the legend appears here. But you can change it. In order to change the legend, you can change it. For example, you want to remove CSV Carnapping, city roads, Dumaguete City, and Dumaguete Negros. Also, you need to remove the layer in the QGIS. But let us just leave it just like this. This is just an example. Then let's add the scale bar. Here. Then north arrow. Example, we add it here. But you can choose another place for the arrow if you want it to place it here. Then the scale bar, place it here. So it depends on you where you place it. And change. Okay. So that's it. You have now the polygon map of Carnapping. Thank you very much. Have a good day.